Hi, it's Mark from Barratt's Music. I'm here with Dr. Bruce Pearson from the US, who's come and done a clinic with us today, and we're very generously given us a lot of time and to help out our local bands, and we're incredibly grateful. So thank you so much for coming.
Mark,
I appreciate it so much.
My pleasure. It was great fun.
Oh, terrific. So I'm just going to ask Bruce a couple of quick questions about the value of music in education, particularly in relation to bands. Bruce, you've been teaching bands around America and around the world for several years now.
I think it's somewhere between 50 and 60 years.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Yeah. And that's a wealth of experience, and listening to you today, you've learnt a lot on your feet, it sounds like.
Yes.
But what I want to talk to you specifically about is what are some of the benefits of music in education in schools that you've seen over the years? Your thoughts on that?
You know, Mark, I think one of the things that I like to consider is that, education isn't just feeding the brain, but music also feeds our soul. And one of the things that I like to think of it is that people who study music can recognize beauty, are oftentimes more compassionate, more gentle, and they have a greater appreciation for the world around them.
Yeah, okay. Terrific. And that's something that you've experienced in your
Absolutely.
education. Yeah, wow. Fantastic. That's great. So, do you see benefits in starting with younger children in junior schools with music education?
Well, I think it's critical that they start there. And the reason for that is manyfold, but certainly one of the reasons that you want to start them young excuse me, is because you want to capture their interest while they are young before they have many distractions.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, terrific. I've heard music's very good for brain stimulation and development as well.
Sure. As you know, and as from your experience, there's a right and left brain. Left brain people, and all of us have both in varying degrees, but left brain people tends to deal with the hard facts, cognitive. Right brain tends to deal with, should we say, communication. Right brain folks tend to also are more creative, and also we find that this stimulates the creativity, because the old adage, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
And so starting young is really key to that.
Yeah, okay, right. I think there's a lot of research pointed to that as well, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Discovering over the last, decades especially.
Right.
It's coming out of the public domain a lot more now, which is terrific.
And a book that I compiled, I didn't write it, but I compiled articles, why music is basic, the value of music education, specifies those things, I think, pretty carefully.
Yes, it's a very good resource for music advocacy, and you can get them from music if you need to do some advocacy for the benefits of music.
Absolutely.
Come and approach us. Do you feel schools that don't have a band program and a strong music education emphasis, do you feel that their students are missing out on things?
Absolutely. There's some interesting studies. Some interesting studies are that schools that have the best student to music teacher ratio have the highest standardized test scores.
Right.
And something I think also too, the Rockefeller Foundation study showed that they wanted to find out which are the most prestigious schools in the United States, and wanted to find out who gets into those graduate programs. They found that music majors represent the highest rate of admittance as undergrad students, 61%.
Wow.
Biochemistry, that which is closest to it, was only at 57%.
Yeah, okay.
So, it speaks a lot for that.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, Terrific. Is there anything else that you feel that you'd like to add at this point in the interview?
Well, one of the things that I found very interesting, the Nobel Prize winner for medicine and psychiatry, Thomas Sudhoff, was once asked who is the most significant teacher in his life. And he mentioned his bassoon teacher by the name of Herbert Tascher. And he said because he was the one that taught him the discipline that was needed for him to achieve at all levels.
Yeah, okay. Oh, terrific. Yeah, well, music is a discipline, and you do have to work at it and set many goals on the way through, I suppose.
Absolutely.
And continuing that, there's also the discipline of social interaction with music, isn't there?
There certainly is, because you're a team player. It'd be not unlike an athletic team. You can't all be the star. You're also supportive too.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, again, I'd just like to thank you so very much for coming to Launceston. It's been an absolute joy to have you. We've had a fantastic day. People have really enjoyed themselves, and it's a pleasure to have someone who really is a leader in their field in the world here in Launceston. We're very excited. So thank you so very much.
Well, and thanks to Barratt's, because you guys do a fantastic job. Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you, Bruce.
Appreciate it.